This is Rise of Newstone Hollow, a mod pack by Hourdour and Mr. Wiggly that seriously changes up the way you acquire basic ores and gems. It also contains a ton of mods that can make your playthrough smoother or add meaningful quality of life features, but that aren't mentioned in the quest book anywhere. In this video, I'm going to go over the ones that I think make the biggest difference. I'm not going to go over the very basic ones like JEI. I'm assuming you have a little bit of familiarity with playing modded Minecraft. Many of these tips, by the way, will also apply to the Rise of Newstone Hollow, which is the Skyblock version of this mod pack. Not all of them, but a lot. With that out of the way, let's get on to my 20 tips for the Rise of Newstone Hollow. Tip number 1. Teleport commands. You could use console commands to travel quickly around your world long before finding your first waystone. /spawn takes you instantly to your world spawn point. /home takes you to your personal home location, which you set with set home, and which you can change as often as you like. /back relines your location history to the last place you teleported from or died at, or the place before that, or the place before that, and so on. And finally, /RTP teleports you to a random safe spot somewhere within 10,000 blocks. Number 2. Wall jump. Jump at a wall while holding both forward and shift and you'll temporarily stick. From there you can keep holding shift to slide down safely, or repeatedly press it to climb even perfectly vertical surfaces. Number 3. Carry on. You can pick up and move most containers and machines without breaking them by sneak right-clicking with both hands empty. This also works on most passive mobs and even on spawners. Keep in mind you can't do anything except move until you put the object down. You have jumbo amounts of logs or cobblestone to smelt? Build a jumbo furnace from 27 regular ones and you can smelt compressed blocks. Smelt more furnaces inside it, 27 at a time, to get self-contained jumbo furnace items that you can install in the original to run multiple smelting jobs simultaneously. Number 5. Torque to grow. Run or repeatedly sneak near saplings and farm crops to grow them extra fast. For sand-loving plants, craft some snad. Snad naturally grows cactus, sugarcane, and kelp twice as fast and twice as tall. Plus, it can be accelerated even faster with a redstone timer or other block updater. There's even soul snad for netherwort. The Rise of Newstone Hollow borrows several traditional skyblock mechanics from its sister pack to provide you with even more ways to create resources like pebbles. Sneak and right-click dirt, grass, or netherrack with an empty hand to find various rocky pebbles. 4 matching pebbles craft into one block. Sifting. You can sift dirt, sand, soul sand, and skulk in a sieve with a plain string mesh to find a variety of items. Finally, a stone barrel can create basic blocks out of certain fluid and block or fluid and fluid combinations. Number 8. Other conversions. I know that you can click things onto blocks to change them into ores. But did you know this method can also turn pretty much any sapling or mushroom into another one? Well, now you do. Check the block interaction tab in JEI recipes to see how to get the plant you want. Number 9. Block generators. Block generators can generate more materials than just the ones your quests demand, and they are cheap to make. Use them to mass produce other basic resources you find yourself in need of. Number 10. Easy mob farms. Capture cards are not your only option for activating an easy mob farm. You can also use a spawn egg or one of the mod's own mob capturing tools. There are 4 tiers of catching tool. Bigger mobs require more advanced ones. For spawn eggs, check JEI. Many vanilla ones have simple crafting recipes. The rest can be made by using a mob swab on a live mob, then crafting it into genetically modified chicken feed and giving the feed to a spare chicken. By the way, any mob works in any farm. You don't have to match the types, though you might get some bonus loot if you do. Before I move on to the second half of the list, notice those last 4 tips all had something in common. They're all alternate ways of attaining some resource. You'll find that a lot in this pack. The offers deliberately put in multiple ways of making and doing things. There is no one single intended solution, just a goal with plenty of tools. Speaking of tools, number 11, Silent Gear. Silent Gear is a comprehensive mod that lets you craft custom tools and armor with a variety of special properties based on what materials and optional upgrades you use. Early on, you can craft things like wooden shears and stone armor, and later create custom alloys that are better than netherite. Silent Gear items are fully enchantable and can be repaired indefinitely with no XP cost. There's even a shortcut for converting vanilla gear to its Silent Gear equivalent. Just craft it by itself. It's a big mod with too much to even summarize, so I'll just leave you with some particularly useful upgrade parts and then move on. Add a diamond tip to a tool for a cheap way to mine at the diamond level. Add an amethyst tip to mine with silk touch. Add a slime lining to your boots to prevent all fall damage. They'll also cause knockback to any mob that hits you though, so this can be a mixed blessing. Finally, add a prismarine coating to all 4 of your armor pieces and you'll be able to breathe underwater. 12. Functional Armor Trim. Here's another upgrade that works on both silent gear and vanilla armor. Armor Trims. This vanilla Minecraft feature is not just for looks here. Each material provides a different bonus, like redstone granting step height and run speed, or gold trim making piglins peaceful. You can find the full list of effects on the Functional Armor Trim mod page. Number 13. Compacting Drawers. Compacting drawers from functional storage can turn glowstone blocks back into dust with 0 loss. They can likewise turn blocks of quartz back into individual nether quartz crystals, instantly and losslessly. Much better than a sag mill. Number 14. Chisel. Rise features not 1, not 2, but 3 different chisels. All 3 are great for decorating, but the Chisel Reborn one has a surprising number of practical uses. Not only can it convert vanilla blocks in your inventory back and forth between different cosmetic versions, but you can also leave a specific block inside it and then left-click it on appropriate blocks in the world to change them to match. This lets you change ornamental quartz blocks like smooth and pillars into plain ones for the compacting drawers trick I just mentioned. Or paint lots of natural stone into something else like stone bricks. Ultimine the bricks, then change them back to plain stone as a kind of quick and dirty silk touch. Number 15. Logistics. There are several logistics mods you might not notice at first, like Pipes with a Z for basic transport, XNet and Super Factory Manager for complex routing, modular routers for a wide variety of automated block interactions, and refined storage, now in brand new version 2 for high-capacity storage and autocrafting. And while the quest book does introduce industrial foregoing and just dire things, it barely scratches the surface of the many ways those mods can also help automate. What I'm saying is, you've got options. Number 16. Moving enchantments. Here's a clever side feature of Super Factory Manager. Build a block of obsidian, toss some enchanted items and blank books on top, then drop an anvil on the pile. The anvil will swash the enchantments, including the curses, off the items and onto the books. Number 17. The Ender.io Enchanter. Are you tired of enchanting table randomness? Try the Enchanter from Ender.io. It lets you create the exact enchanted book you want. Tip number 18. Flawless Certus Quartz. Not even Silk Touch lets you mine flawless Certus blocks without degrading it, and AE2's own spatial storage method of moving one is complicated. Worry not, there are easier options. You can use a pair of swappers from Just Dire Things, or, even simpler, cut and paste the block with a cut-paste gadget. Is your mob grinder too loud? Never fear. Open your inventory screen, click the tiny speaker button next to your portrait. This is Extreme Sound Muffler. It lowers or mutes individual sound effects. And finally, tip number 20, explore. The Rise of Newstone Hollow includes over 24 new or upgraded structure mods. It is absolutely packed with things to see, baddies to fight, and loot to find. I personally didn't have to craft one single emerald because I found so many just sitting in completely unguarded chests. Locating a particular biome is easy with a nature's compass, or, for structures, the explorer's compass. On the other hand, if you stumble across something new and want to know what it is, the /wits command in the console will tell you, what is this structure? So get off your lawn base and go exploring. You never know what you're going to find. Just watch out for magpie phantoms. Uh-oh.